Hi everyone, I'm Sandy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really fun video, one I'm super excited about because today I am going to announce my subscriber favorite TBR for 2024. I did this last year and it was incredible. It's one of my more successful projects from last year. I had a couple projects that didn't go very well, but this one I have only one book left out of all of the subscriber favorites that I had selected last year. It's incredible. This year I reached out on Thanksgiving and asked people to leave me what their favorite book was of 2023, and man, did I get so many great recommendations. I am incredibly thankful and very thrilled with everyone who gave me a book. What I decided to do this year a little differently than last year is that this year I created a Goodreads TBR for myself that has all of the suggestions on them, and I'll walk through them all here, and then I will pick these up as I go throughout the year. I can't buy any books right now, so I have to start with kind of the books that I already own and then see where it goes after that, and see how many of these I can actually end up reading in 2024. But thank you again to everyone who selected a book for me. I can't wait. Yeah, several 5-star reads in 2023 came from my subscriber favorites list. So, all right, jumping right into the books. All right, channel Groovy Pop Tart. I'll leave her linked in the description below for you, but Murder on the Orient Express, that is the book. I have reread this fairly recently. It is one of my favorite Agatha Christie's, plus I get to show my really pretty copy again. So yeah, gorgeous. Love these editions. So that is the book that Groovy Pop Tart selected for me. I had two different people say this next book, which is really interesting. The subscriber Ludmore and then JDR8256 both suggested this particular book. It has been a long time since I have read it, so it will be a reread, and that is Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut. I remember nothing about this. Maybe I'll save this for December if we do remember December again next year, because I think it'll be a good one. It was on the 1001 book list, by the way, so that's a great one. I also have from the Cat Lady Book Nook or Penny, multitude of books, but the first one I'm going to talk about is one I actually own and is actually on my 1001 TBR for 2024, and that is A Pale View of the Hills by Kazuo Ishiguro. I have read several books by this particular author, so this one should be good. It's probably one, to be honest with you, that I will tackle first because look at how slim this is. I think that would be amazing to read this in January. I will be compiling my January TBR coming up, but yeah, this one I think is going to be probably pretty early in the process. Penny also had told me, of course, A Gentleman in Moscow. This one is on my 24 Veterans in 24 TBR as well, so doubling down a little bit with it, but this is another one that Penny had suggested, so thank you so much, Penny. I have another one that's on my TBR Veterans, and this one is from JDR again, and it is It by Stephen King. So I'm doubling down again with this particular one, and I own it. So yeah, it's gonna be read in 24, either as part of the subscriber favorite project or as part of TBR Veterans. Either way, I will be reading it in 2024. Wish me luck. All right. And the last book that I actually own was suggested by a subscriber named SpaceGhost. I love that channel name. And it is Geraldine Brooks' Horse. I had this on a TBR last year for authors I wanted to try reading in 2023. I didn't get to it. Same with the Amor Towles book. I didn't get to it. So yeah, I'll put it back on 24 as a subscriber favorite, and let's hope I get to it this year. Since I do own it, hopefully it'll be one of the first ones that I read from my subscriber favorites project. All right, now on to the books that I don't actually own. So Dqan, a very long-time subscriber, has suggested My Life in Hard Times by James Thurber. I had read 13 Clocks by James Thurber. I know we had talked back and forth about that particular book, so thank you so much for suggesting this one. I can't wait to actually pick this one up, considering how much I like the 13 Clocks. So thank you very, very much. My lovely subscriber, Dragana, who has a birthday one day different than mine, which is incredible. The book that was suggested was Lost and Found by Katheryn Schulz. This particular book looks incredible. This particular book won the Pulitzer Prize. I do have a Pulitzer Prize list as well. Of course, I do have another list. So I'm very, very interested in reading this particular book. And thank you so much, Dragana. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly. I apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly. All right. The next particular book is by the channel That's So Poe. And I will leave her linked in the description below for you. She does make contents for makes videos for BookTube. She's absolutely delightful. You should 100% go and check her out. And she suggested Arboreality by Rebecca Campbell. This particular cover is gorgeous. I don't know what it is about this cover that is calling to me. So incredibly pretty. Something is telling me I need to read this book fairly soon. So that is from That's So Poe. Subscriber Karen Werther suggested A Study for Obedience. Again, I really like the simplistic nature of this particular cover. I don't know anything about this particular book, but I think it's absolutely incredible. So I can't wait to read that one. And Gibson recommended Council of Dolls by Mona Susan Power. And yeah, I don't know anything about that one, but I'm excited to give it a try. So we'll see how that one goes. Book of Dust gave me Doppelganger by Naomi Klein. I have seen this cover all over the place and have been intrigued by it and can't wait to pick it up. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the recommendation. Judy Brown gave me Hello Beautiful by Napolitano. Trying to say that correctly. Another one that the cover is very, very familiar. I've seen it a few times. I think it was nominated for a Goodreads prize as well, but it didn't win. So I'm super intrigued by that particular one. Laura Rodriguez recommended An Immense World by Ed Yong. This one won the BookTube prize for nonfiction, I believe, this year, and I am so thrilled. I definitely want to read this one. It didn't come up in any of the groups that I judged for the BookTube prize, but yeah, I'm super excited about picking up this particular one. Hannah Whittaker gave me Marmee by Sarah Miller and The Lost Year by Catherine Marsh. I don't know anything about these ones as well, but super excited to check out some new authors. I have not read either of these authors before, so I think that will be absolutely magnificent. JDR8256 also recommended a trilogy that happens to be a dragon trilogy, and the first book is Fireborn. So I am reading right now Iron Flame, and I'm kind of on a dragon kick, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get that one from the library fairly soon, because that one is super intriguing to me. All right, Stacy V, who gave me a recommendation last year as well, so thank you so much, recommended The Summer Book by Tove Jansson and The Last Animal by Ramona Asubel. And so both of those books are on the TBR. We'll see which ones I can get to. A Web of Stories. If you don't know her channel, definitely should go check her out as well. I'll leave her linked in the description below for you. Recommended The Postcard by Anne Barrist. And this cover, I'm intrigued by this cover, by the solo picture of this woman on the front of this cover. There's something about it that I want to know more about this person. I want to know why. Why are you on the cover of this particular book? So that one should be really, really exciting. Kristen P. recommended Empire Falls by Richard Russo. This is on my Pulitzer Prize winning list, or Pulitzer Prize list that I have as well. So very interested to pick this one up. I think I've read one book by Richard Russo, but not this particular one. So that would be really, really good. I had two different people recommend Stoner by John Williams. One is Lori 2554. Thank you very much. And the other is my friend Sonia, who said she really enjoyed it last year. And it has been on my radar, but hasn't been one I've picked up. It's weirdly not on the 1001 list, which I was kind of surprised by. Like, why? I've heard so much about people liking that book. It's one that I would have thought would have been on that list, right? It seems a little interesting that it's not. Mex Libris recommended Milkman by Anna Burns, Lie With Me by Philip Besson, and To Be Honest by Michael Leviton. So 3 different books, all new to me authors. I am thrilled. I can't wait to try some of these. And then the last book was also recommended by SpaceGhost, which is Covenant of Water by Abraham Verghese. That's a big book. So I will see, but I know Horse I will definitely read reading, which was the other thing that was recommended there. The other book that was recommended that I didn't put on my actual TBR is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. That was recommended by Lori 2554. East of Eden happens to be my favorite Steinbeck novel. It is also a big chunky book. So that's the only other book that I had as a suggestion out there. Like I said, I don't know which of these I will be reading, but I thought I would share what my subscribers said their favorite reads were from 2023. Have you read any of these books? Are you excited to see your selection? I would love to hear that in the comments as well. I am thrilled. I think everyone just really came through and gave me such a wide variety of books, genres, authors I've never read before, and I am ecstatic. So thank you so much. I can't wait to continue this project in 2024, and I really look forward to reading some of your favorite reads. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, everyone, thanks, bye!